Hello everyone, Teacher Skyla here with skylaspost.com. And on this channel, you'll find videos all about making an income from home. In this video, we are talking about VIPKid Bookings going into fall of 2020. I will say right now, going into fall of 2020, bookings are low. And they have been low for a lot of teachers. Keep in mind, it is very common to have fluctuations, and it is not abnormal for bookings to go down in the summer and a little bit more before summer starts. This year's just been weird with COVID-19. It has been weird and it's unprecedented, and who knows what's going to happen. And I will say a lot of teachers did experience a decrease like normal around Chinese New Year, which is end of January going into February, most of February. And then it's kind of been like this because on one hand, there was a lot of students at home wanting to take more classes. And then on the other hand, there was a lot of students, VIPKid students, who were at home that didn't want to take more classes. And then we had a huge influx of teachers coming in when the virus hit. And now we have a small number of teachers coming in on a regular basis. So they have been low. Bookings have been low. It's not abnormal for them to be low this time of year, lower. We have seen some changes, some kind of because of the virus. And we've also seen teachers who are typically low have been and are lower than they typically are this time of year. So hopefully that's helpful, just kind of throwing some information out there at you. But I want to add to that, VIPKid is still growing and they are still hiring. As far as I know, they're not advertising that they're hiring. So if someone comes to them and they fit the criteria, they're allowed to come in and start the hiring process and get started. And there are some teachers doing that. But to kind of help try to level the playing field, they're not actively advertising that they're hiring in the way that they've done in the past, because they want the teachers that they have to start see that increase in bookings that we're all watching and hoping for. Okay, so keep in mind they have a whole team that does analytics and all of those things, and they will always do what's best for everyone and for the company as a whole. Now, every week they send out weekly teacher updates, and this is exciting and encouraging because there's a little blurb. I'm just looking at my email. It's right here. But there's a little blurb before you click read the update. And it says, it's officially September and VIPKid students are heading back to school. Just like previous years, we're expecting an increase in bookings from both current and new students throughout the month. Now is a great time to open peak time slots. And in Beijing time, that's 7, 7:30, 8, and 8:30 p.m. Beijing time. I am in Idaho. Right now, peak time is 5 to 7 a.m. for me. If daylight savings hits, it will go... it will bump for me because China doesn't do daylight savings time, and 2020 would be a great time to get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. But when it switches, it'll be 4 to 6 a.m. for me. So go ahead and you can Google the time difference and figure out what time peak time is for you. Again, it's 7, 7:30, 8, and 8:30 p.m. Beijing time. And so for Idaho right now, that's 5 to 7 a.m. Any day of the week, every day of the week. Peak times just mean that it is the times that VIPKid sees students taking and also trying to take or request classes. Because think about it, 7 to 9 p.m. is great for them because they can go to school, they can do their after school activities, and then they can come home, and that's when they usually do private tutoring. And luckily for us, VIPKid is one of those tutoring resources that they use. I hope you found this helpful. Yes, bookings have been lower than they usually are. Yes, VIPKid is still growing. Yes, they have new students coming in every day. Yes, they are still hiring, but as far as I know, they're not actively doing any more than basic ads that are already out there because they're right there with us, wanting to help everyone the best they can. And things are looking great. All their statistics and everything they're seeing, the numbers that they looked at are looking good. And so we should expect an increase in bookings across the board over the next several weeks and months. And if you ever have any questions, you can email me at skylasposts@gmail.com or comment below.